ABC, David Newton, coming at you tonight with a video that was inspired by a challenge that was posted by Tim, aka DJ Highnoon. I've picked 5 albums to show you all that have a common theme or thread, and I wanted to go over some albums tonight that I really like by bands that are duos. The first one I wanted to go over is the White Stripes. This is their album Get Behind Me Satan. Although they aren't together as a band anymore, I really was impressed with the sound that Jack White and Meg White made together as a duo. They put out some really great songs. My favorite from this album is Blue Orchid and the Denial Twist. But there's so many good songs on this album. Worth checking out if you don't have it in your collection. I imagine most of you probably do have this in your collection that are into rock. Second one is the Brothers album from the Black Keys. I had posted another album from the Black Keys in my previous video for Tim's contest, and I misquoted myself. This is actually the first album that kind of got me into the Black Keys. Tighten Up and Howlin' For You were 2 of the songs that really just kind of drew me in to the Black Keys and their sound. I really like the whistling at the beginning of Tighten Up and the heavy backbeat that Patrick does with his drums. But yeah, this is a great album. If you don't have it in your collection, check it out. Next album is from a band out of the UK. It's Royal Blood. This is their debut album. I've seen these guys on YouTube, and they are really impressive. It just blows my mind as to how big a sound they're able to produce with just a bass player and a drummer. But this is a little more heavier than the White Stripes and the Black Keys. This is almost kind of I don't want to say emo, but it's a really heavy rock album. My favorite tracks on this album are Out of the Black and let's see here, Figure It Out. But yeah, this is a great album. Definitely worth the listen. You can stream it on iTunes and Spotify, and I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. The next 2 albums are from bands that I actually got to see a few years ago. They were on tour with the BRMC, and I got to see them in Ohio at Bogart's. And the first band is a band out of Canada called Death From Above 1979. They were touring in support of this album in particular, and getting to hear them live and just see, you know, what sound a drummer and a bass player can produce was just wowed me. I mean, I was a fan. I was a casual listener of this band before I saw them, but after seeing them live, they have a new fan in me. So this is a great album. My favorite track on this one is Trainwreck 1979. Great song. Just a great album in general. And the last album I want to share with you is from a group out of California. It's a female duo, and they are called Deap, Vally, and this is their album Feminism. They were the opening act at the concert that I went to. It was in a small club at Bogart's in Ohio, and again, I was just really impressed with their sound. Really loved the music they were playing. The song that really kind of drew me in is the first song on the first side, and it's called Royal Jelly. But definitely a band you want to check out if you're kind of into the heavy rock, almost punk sound. So worth a listen. I'll do some needle drops so you can sample some of these artists. But that's it. I think I'm going to try to do a 5 for Friday post every week. I'm really getting into this vinyl community and seeing everyone's posts, and it's inspired me to do more posts along the lines of my vinyl collection. In the past, I've posted mostly just me doing cover songs and the occasional horror post for one of my other loves, as you can tell with Michael Myers watching over my shoulder here. But until next time, this is David signing out, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Nothing happens to me, just a killer, trying to cut some teeth, try to figure it out.